You're listening to Inside the Nest right here on Bright Radio. Stay tuned.
This is Robert Martinez, executive producer for Inside the Nest. It is March 12th today. We're so excited that you're here joining us. I have William Kim and Darian Fuller here with me this wonderful Sunday afternoon. And it is, of course, 1 hour later. So some of you guys are maybe tired or didn't remember or woke up late. But it is daylight savings, right? Yes, daylight savings. It's quite controversial. People like it, they don't. But hey, what are we going to do? This is what we have so far. All right, so happy daylight savings time. I'm here with William Kim. William, what can we expect on your show this week?
Hey, so my show is about the NBA again. Right now, I'm going to be covering the Russell Westbrook and the James Harden MVP race. And tell me if you think Kawhi Leonard should be in there. Even LeBron. I mean, just comment down below. Thanks.
Sounds exciting, William. And Darian, Tech Time is back. Darian, tell us a little bit about what your show's about. I know there's this iPhone, Android controversy. I know that's not about your show, but you are giving a little bit of radio time for Apple. Tell me what you're going to be talking about in your show.
Hey, everybody. It's your host, Darian Fuller. On my show, I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 8 specs and rumors. So keep in tune for all that.
Thanks, Darian. Of course, you have Liliana and Michelle when there are two shows, Bible Babble and Just Saying. They're going to be just saying. They're going to be just saying a lot of stuff, giving you the latest news and gossip from Spencerville Adventist Academy. So you don't want to miss their shows. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, and we're excited that you are here with us this afternoon.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Dugout with William King on Inside the Nest, where we talk about some of the hottest storylines in sports. And today we are going to be talking about the NBA again. Now, the NBA is really heating up, especially in the East and the West. Well, especially in the West, I would say, because Kevin Durant's injury last night has really impacted. It could really impact the West playoff picture. We'll talk about that. But first, let's talk about Russell Westbrook. Probably my favorite player to watch right now, just because it seems like he's really putting everything on his back. He's saying, team, let's get on my back. I'll carry you to the playoffs. They're only 3 games out of the number 3 seed, even though they do set at the number 7 seed right now. But Russell Westbrook last night was absolutely sensational on Tuesday night. 40-point triple-double. That's almost as good as Harden's 50-point triple-double. But this triple-double, it was so good because I really think that he is clutch. With Kevin Durant, with KD on his team last year, with KD on the Thunder, maybe not Russell Westbrook's team, but right now this is Russell Westbrook's team. There's no question about that. But with KD on his team last year, in the final seconds, when it was like the clutch moments, they shared the ball. And honestly, I think that to have a really good, successful team, to have a championship-winning team continually, you have to have a dude who you can trust can make the shot. And last year, they had to share the ball. And I don't think that's the way to do it. This year, Russell Westbrook is the go-to guy in the last seconds. And guess what? He has shown that he can do all the clutch things necessary. He has shown that he is one of the best closers in the NBA. He had a career high, season high, 18 points in the first quarter of his 40-point triple-double. But the most important 2 points of that 40-point triple-double was not in the first quarter, not the second, not the third, but the fourth, when the Thunder were down by 1 with 24 seconds to go, and he made a nice layup, a great drive, absolutely great, showing off his athleticism and his speed and his explosiveness that has never been seen before in the NBA, ever. He is clutch And in my opinion, he should win the MVP because the Rockets do have some key role players around James Harden. But if you really look at the Thunder, outside of Victor Oladipo, I mean, Steven Adams is a okay center, pretty good center. Let's say pretty good. But they really don't have any shooters, and the Rockets can shoot the ball, and that is why James Harden is able to drive to the basket and create even more space for the shooters because they can stretch the floor so well in Mike D'Antoni's system. But talking about Kevin Durant, perhaps the biggest injury of this year is right now Kevin Durant's bruised bone and MCL sprain. He's going to be out for about 6 weeks, which is plenty of time for things to really get crazy. The Spurs are only about 2 or 3 games out of the number 1 seed. And with KD gone, I don't know if they can hold on to that number 1 seed, especially with Stephen Curry just struggling. With the 2-time MVP has really struggled in the last 2 games, and especially when he went 0 for 11. Now he is 2 for 20 of his last 2 games, which is an absolutely insane thing. Sorry, 2 for 20 from the 3-point line, which is unheard of. That is 10% from what people have called the greatest shooter ever to live. If Curry cannot get out of this midseason slump, they're going to have to find other ways to score points. I mean, I guess scoring points is really not that hard for the Warriors. They still are, I think, the NBA's best team. But KD was such an addition for the Warriors. They still have Klay Thompson. They still have Curry, even though he is struggling. I suspect that he will get out from this slump because he is Stephen Curry. I think he has gone through slumps before, and he has figured a way to get out of the slumps. He is, in my opinion, still the greatest shooter of all time. But that's a discussion for another time. The most important thing right now is maybe this is a blessing in disguise for the Warriors because now they're going to have to play their bench more, and they're not going to have to rely on KD like they did in this season. So now they can rely on other players, and I think that this really is a blessing in disguise for the Warriors. The Cavs. Talking about the Cavs and talking about the best player in the league, in LeBron James, if he ever wants to be as close to the level as MJ and Kobe is or was, he's going to have to stop complaining. Look, here's what I think. I think LeBron is a once-in-a-generation player. I think that he will go down as one of the greatest to play the game. Maybe the greatest small forward in the league history. But the thing about LeBron is, yes, he does have that killer instinct, but only sometimes it seems. MJ and Kobe always had that killer instinct. They knew when to put a team on his back. But most importantly, they believed they were so good, they didn't even need anyone else. In fact, I think the Bulls GM, when MJ was playing, he said that Jordan never asked for anyone because he thought that he could beat anybody by himself. And maybe the point I'm trying to make isn't really clear here. But to clarify, I think that what I'm trying to say is that if LeBron wants to be the GOAT, the greatest of all time, first, he's going to have to win more. But second, I know this is the era of the super teams, but he's going to have to figure out a way to stop complaining about them not having enough good players, add more role players because our team isn't good enough. No. He needs to turn on that killer instinct 24/7. because I know he has it in him. He's LeBron James. He's the once-in-a-generation player who put Cleveland on his back to win the finals last year against the transcendent Warriors. So it can be done. But if LeBron really wants to be the greatest of all time, please stop complaining. That's all I gotta say. Thanks for listening to this segment of The Dugout on Inside the Nest, and hopefully you will tune in next time. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, welcome to Just Saying. We haven't done a segment in a while, but we're here today with Michelle Alice.
And Liliana.
Right.
Yeah. I just thought you guys would know my name by now.
I hope you know. But what are we talking about today, Liliana?
Anything and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, basically just announcements of Spencerville Adventist Academy and what's been going on.
For all
Here.
those Spencerville listeners, and if you're not from Spencerville.
Come to Spencerville.
Wait, no, that didn't turn out right. And if you're from Spencerville and you're not listening, shame on you.
Yeah, man. Like,
Parents,
clearly.
make your kids listen. Just
Yeah.
kidding, I go to school with them, and that's not. Never mind. I take that back. Okay. So, important announcements you must know.
All right, so we are recording this on Wednesday. It's coming up on Sunday, so the whole timing thing is off. So I'm going to pretend like it's Sunday. So the Acro Home Show was on Saturday.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, even though it's Wednesday, we don't really know what it's going to be like.
But
yeah.
we know that there's a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
And if you didn't go, you totally missed out.
Yeah, I think they record it, so maybe the next show I'll tell you how it actually went. But as of now, yeah, that was Saturday. What
we do know that is coming up is April 2nd, I believe.
Oh yeah, April 2nd. I should have brought that paper in
That
here.
5K run.
5K, 1K run?
5.
But it was like double.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a kids
Pretty much
one.
5K, just ignore
There's
the other one.
fun run.
Yeah.
And then we have a 5K run, which should be interesting. Make sure you guys sign up.
Go to spaac.net. I'm sure you can find it on there. If it's not on there, call the school. And
Make sure you support.
Yeah. It's a home and school fundraiser that they do here. It's the second annual one. And they're trying to like amp it up. So they told us in our chapel that if like 30 students sign up, yay, woohoo. I forgot what they gave us as a prize, but I guess last year they had 5 students, but obviously they had more than that, people from the community. But this is a community event, so I'm hoping that you people in the Maryland or Spencerville area, you don't have to be in Spencerville.
Show off your hot bod.
Yeah, man.
Come in here and kick some butt.
And if you don't have a hot bod, you will by the end of this 5K run.
I don't think 3 miles does much. But also, what are we looking forward to? I knew, but I forgot. We have a sock fundraiser. So if any of you guys are listening from the area and you want to help out, I think it's a very good cause.
Oh, yeah, sock drive.
Yes. Oh, yeah, not a fundraiser, a drive.
Yeah.
You should definitely donate some socks.
Yeah, bring in those elites, like Caleb said.
Or maybe go for the cheaper size.
Yeah.
Side.
But also, we have these, I can't breathe. We have this Restore a Child thing that we're doing here, this fundraiser we've been doing, not since the beginning of the school year, but towards
beginning of the school year.
Really? Because
First week of school.
Really? I thought it was a Christmas.
Like, second week.
I'm wrong. Since the beginning of the school year, it's like a fundraiser we've been doing all year round. And it's not like, they have like the pennies for patients thing or whatever, and you like give the pennies. It's kind of like that, but we don't accept
more.
pennies.
So if you have any spare change, in your car and your stuff, in your pockets, I always have spare change in my pocket.
Yeah,
I have some
bring
right now.
it to Spencerville. If you can't find it, go to spaac.net. You've probably heard that 50 billion times, but you're going to hear it again and more times on this show.
Oh, and also what we have coming up is our spring show.
Spring concert?
No.
Spring.
The performance thing. The Oklahoma.
Oh, drama. I was thinking something else. Yeah, I don't know when that is, but we will have that information. You probably, if you listen to Bright Radio, you have probably heard the commercial that will be going on sometime soon. We're actually recording it right now. Somebody else is. One of our other team members, Darian Fuller, I believe. And he is talking to Jane Lanning. She is the drama director here at Spencerville, and they are putting on Oklahoma, the theatrical movie thing. I don't know how to call it. Musical, that's the word. Theatrical musical. That's too much. Anyways, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, come support. We also have, let me check my calendar, like for real. That's the high school. The little kids have theirs Tom Sawyer one. My sister's in it. That's why I know. That is think. I believe that's this Sunday actually.
Is it?
But
so soon.
I could be completely wrong, so don't quote me. Yeah, just look at spaac.net.
That's where you find all your news and information from Spencerville Adventist Academy.
And like we said before, if you're not from Spencerville, well, yeah, that too. But if you're not from Spencerville, just check the website.
And for all those listeners, it's a great way to help out your community and also your local school.
Yeah. Oh, and also, we have people. During spring break, we're going to have these people from our school, like this group. Well, it's also the Spencerville Church, too, who's going to Belize for a mission trip.
I was like,
yeah.
what?
It took forever for me to say that. And, yeah, so they're going all through spring break. So I know they're doing a few fundraisers at the church. Not, like, during Sabbath, but they're, like, promoting to raise more money and stuff. So
I'm pretty sure they accept clothing items and all that.
Yeah.
In case, there's plenty that we can give away for those kids.
Yeah, I would also check spaac.net for that information, but
or not. Spencerville Church has their own.
But
website.
I think Spencerville Church also does. So just look up Spencerville Adventist Church and you'll find their website. I don't know it by memory.
And you guys can also look forward to many concerts that are coming up for the spring season.
Mm-hmm.
If you have you want any leisure to do, is it leisure time?
If you have any leisure time.
Yeah.
Lackadaisical. Just kidding. I don't even know what that means. That just came up in my head. Anyways.
What?
Anyways, I think that means it has something to do with work.
Leisure time?
Lackadaisical. I used it in my 8th grade poem.
Yeah, sounds
I don't know how I came up with that right now.
What else is there?
Oh, something else. So, you know how we were like, oh yeah, look up on YouTube, Robert Martinez. It's quite embarrassing to say our teacher's name on air. I'm just kidding. No.
He's a cool guy.
Nah, it's all right. He's what makes this happen.
All right.
What else am I supposed to say? He's amazing. Martinez is amazing.
He's listening to this.
Yeah, he is. He checks it before it goes on, I hope.
You the man, Tinez.
Yeah, man. But anyways, so we found a URL, like the spaac.net. Sorry, I'm probably going to slap you in the face with that again. That you can look up, to view all our videos, all of our replays. So if you missed a show once and you're like, man, I really have to listen to what Michelle said. And Liliana. Then we're like, yeah.
Nah, just Michelle.
Or we have if you aren't from Spencerville, let me just say, Spencerville has a lot of great videos. So you should check them out.
We have a lot of talent.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, there's this one video that we did for chapel that somebody did, these two people did for chapel, for the spiritual retreat. And they took so much time and effort. And
I was like, who is that? Wow.
They stayed up till 2 a.m. 2 a.m., I tell you, on an outing at school where you're supposed to relax. Yeah, no.
Well, it's not like we could relax much. You can't even sleep on those beds. Goodness.
And then again, everyone said it was amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone, as in me and her. But I'm just kidding. No, everyone did say
I
it was
enjoyed.
amazing. Yeah, it was so much fun, like, filming and coming up with the script and
For
stuff.
For our first project in our first few weeks of the class, I think that was a really good project.
Yeah, it was like the first 2 weeks of school.
And
I didn't even, like, really know her either. So it was...
It started our
a great,
friendship. It sparked it
great
up.
experience.
So you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, but there's also other videos from, like, previous years.
Yeah, but you should check out that one.
But yeah, really check out that one.
What's it called?
Ooh, wait, it's not even on there because it has copyright. Sorry, we
What?
just teased you a bit. But yeah, we had, because it was our first time, we ran into some like copywriting issues. Not that the person was like, you can't do this, but Martinez, thank you. No, he was just trying to keep it safe so that, we wouldn't get in trouble in the future. But I had used a song without knowing that anything about copyright, and because of it, I emailed the artist. She never responded.
Can we just change
Carrie
the music?
Job.
Hey.
If you are listening, please comment or call me or do something to please let me use your song. If any of you guys have contact or connections with her, please help us out, because I really want to show you the video. Yes, but I can't.
It's a great video. I think it's really. I'm really proud of it.
It was touching. Like,
did I even do much? No. Yes, I did a lot.
Yeah, dude. You had to film, and well, you didn't actually do the running with the filming. That part was hard. I had to fake fall. That hurt in the woods and stuff.
You totally did that to yourself.
No, I didn't.
If you had fallen once and done a good job.
Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, it was great. So there's also other videos on there that you can also check out for now till we get ours up. But when we get ours up, don't watch any of the other ones. But yeah, so you're probably like, okay, you've been saying this for like 20 billion hours. What is the URL? Okay, it's youtube.com/Spencerville Academy. I'm going to say it again, not backwards. youtube.com/Spencerville Academy.
Not backwards.
So, and also, excuse me, don't judge me.
Sorry, that was so funny. Not backwards. Like, what?
Anyways, what was I
think
saying?
we should wrap this up.
Yeah, so we have this proposal that guys, this is serious. Like, I'm really serious. I'm kind of upset at you guys for not commenting on any of our videos. If your excuse is you couldn't find it, I'll accept that. But not anymore. After I said youtube.com/Spencerville Academy, you can find our replays on there. I want each and every listener right now.
What if they're listening in the car?
Well, don't do it now. Sorry, I said right now. Each and every listener, take time to go back to the replay. It doesn't matter what show you comment on. Please comment.
We
Please
just want to know that someone's out there listening.
Yeah, man.
And
I
what
feel
we
like
say
we're talking
matters.
to the wall right now.
Well, we're talking in a studio room.
I'm staring at containers filled with arts and crafts stuff that you hang on the wall.
I'm staring at this little red school, but it
Oh,
looks
yeah,
more
I
like
see
a
it.
little house.
Yeah, and there's also a TV. No, it's not a TV. It's a huge computer screen in front of us.
Okay, that's not the point.
Anyways, yeah, so we are going to give you a shout-out if you comment. So shout-outs are amazing, and we'll give you a shout-out on air.
That's like 10 seconds of, or maybe less. That's like 2 seconds of fame.
We'll say it slow so you get 10 seconds.
That's like 2 seconds of fame, and if you think about it, there's like 500 listeners, so 500 people will know your name.
And if you remember from a long time ago, we did ask you to bring another person on. So hopefully they're still listening. So now that we have 1,000.
If you're not... Okay, you're angry, buddy. Chill. And if you are the new listener, please bring someone else, and then we have
1,001.
All right, so we want to end up the show with a quote, and it says, "Those times when you feel like quitting can be times of great opportunity, for God uses those troubles to help you grow." Amen.
The end.
All right, thanks for listening to another Just Saying,
where we just say anything.
So, a lot of rambling. See you next week, guys.
And hopefully you get a shout out, which means comment. All right.
Hello, everybody. My name is Darian Fuller, and I am here to bring you another segment of Tech Time. Tech Time! Anyway, last segment I was talking about, and I gave you rumors about the Samsung Galaxy S8. Now, this segment I'm going to be talking about the greatest rival of any Android user like myself, the iPhone. Oh, glorious iPhone. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about the iPhone 8. Now, no confirmed specs have been confirmed for the iPhone 8 yet. So today I'm going to bring you the rumors, what people are giving me and speculating about the iPhone 8. The website I'm using today is, Macworld, macworld.com. What better place to go find rumors about an Apple except for Mac? Come on. All right. So let's get down to business here. All right, let's start off with, the name. Apparently, the rumor is that the iPhone 8 might not be what the iPhone 8 is going to be called. It might be called the iPhone Edition or something like that. They don't really have a confirmed name, but the name is not official yet. And it's going to have a later launch date because of a 3D sensor supplier delay. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're probably waiting because, I'm guessing there's a ton of people, major fans of iPhone, who are excited for the iPhone 8 to come out. So it's like how video game developers give you crumbs of what the game that they're coming out with to, keep their audience entertained and their fans on the edge of their seats for anything new. So let's continue. On here it says, iPhone 7 is nearly 6 months old, which is interestingly not that long if you think about it. But let's see. They say the iPhone 8 might not have a Plus edition like they did for the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 7. So I don't know. Now I'm not sure how many people are gonna be wondering about the audio jack issue thing. But I don't know. It doesn't really say anything they're gonna do anything different about the audio jack. I'm pretty sure the power where you plug in your charger might still be where you plug in your headphones for the iPhone 8. It's not confirmed. But as far as that, the only thing they're really gonna do is just do the typical stuff. Update the camera a little bit, give it a couple extra new features. But I guess when more information comes up about either the Samsung or the iPhone, I will definitely bring it to you guys as ASAP. So thanks for listening to this segment, and here's your host, Darren Fuller, and I will catch you next segment. Peace.
Well, that's a wrap. That's the end of our show. Thank you so much for joining us today on this Sunday daylight savings time. As usual, we always want you back next week. We'll be next week 3 p.m. on Bright Radio. So right before we leave, I'm going to leave it with William and Darian to say goodbye.
Hey, thanks for listening to my show. And if you agree with me that Russell Westbrook is an MVP, comment below.
Yes, please comment. spaac.net. We have our replays on there in case you missed the show, and we'd love to hear from those of you that are listening in. Darian?
Peace.
Thanks, Darian. All right, we'll see you guys later, and thanks so much for listening. This is Robert Martinez, and you have listened to Inside the Nest.
Hi, I'm Brian Kittleson, principal of Spencerville Adventist Academy. Thank you for listening to Inside the Nest, produced by the students of SAA as part of our Service Learning Through Community Partners initiative. To support this program and learn more about Spencerville Adventist Academy, please visit spencervilleacademy.org and schedule an educational consult.